Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Social media is a huge buzzword in my community, and I don't know what I would. Hi, Wicket. Oh, little boy. Okay, fine. He wanted up. He was pawing me. Social media can be defined a variety of ways. I guess it's a way for you to you know be yourself on the web using websites that are out there. So you could upload videos, you could upload your pictures, you could upload your text, you could upload anything. You can upload your life to the internet. I've been doing it pretty much ever since the internet was around, since long before there were graphical web browsers, since before there was a web. So, I've looked at tools in a different way. I know that ultimately I want people to know what I'm doing, to respect what I'm doing, and if they like it, then they might be able to follow me, and then I could in turn meet them and follow the things that they're doing, throughout their entire lives. Social media sites popping up every single day, and unfortunately, there's too many of them to keep up with. So I can't be on every social media website. I kind of have to go with wherever my friends are going. And there is a tipping point. When I start getting a ton of invites for one particular site, then I have to take it a lot more seriously than I do a regular old press release for a site announcement. I got an email on YouTube, and mind you, I really don't read my YouTube or MySpace or Facebook emails. I just don't. If you're going to email me at chris@pirillo.com. Period. End of story. I did happen to catch this message. It says, "Hello, my name is Amanda, and I'm doing a school project on social media, such as YouTube. I've been doing research on what are called YouTube celebrities, and your videos popped up in a few places. I was wondering if you might be able to help me and answer a few questions in the form of a video message and send it back to me." And I don't know if I consider myself a YouTube celebrity. I was only recognized for my videos on YouTube once, and that was the day I bought Leopard for the latest Mac OS revision. And he looked at me and says, "Weren't you the guy who you just uploaded a video about Linux the other day? I saw that on YouTube." So I got recognized in public. That doesn't mean I'm a celebrity. Until I show up on the front page of the Inquirer, I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a geek, or I'm just someone who enjoys video casting, live casting, whatever you want to call it. So, number one, how do you feel social media such as YouTube has affected your life? It's affected in big ways. It's given me access to a gigantic audience, and not just people who didn't know me before, but more than that, people who do know me find me through YouTube. People who followed me in earlier pursuits, I'd kind of disappeared off their radar. Just that's how life works. And suddenly they stumble upon me in YouTube and say, "I know that guy," and then they start following me again. If I was just publishing on my blog, I wouldn't be reaching the same audience. And I didn't realize that until I saw that YouTube was this fantastic community full of geeks. And, certainly I think I've, at least with my subsection of the people who follow me on YouTube, I've been warmly accepted as a YouTuber. It's the place I choose to publish my videos. I publish them anywhere I can publish them, but YouTube is my primary focus because that's where the community is, right? In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the people in chat right now, if a lot of them came to me specifically because they saw me on YouTube, not because they knew me anywhere else. So it's impacted me in a big way, a huge way. I wouldn't have been able to get the audience, to grow the audience without YouTube. And as a social media site, YouTube's there because, yeah, they give you bandwidth, they give you a place to upload your videos, but more importantly, they have this massive community that you can tap into, so long as you decide to tap into the community. And that's one of the reasons why, for me, it's not just about broadcasting a video or doing these video clips and segments and everything. They're not perfect quality. I know there are better video productions out there, but the fact that I can integrate a chat, that I can stream this live, go live to tape, I'm trying to take the best of all these worlds and maximize the opportunity that the social media site YouTube is affording me. Number two, how does it feel to be a YouTube celebrity and to know that so many people watch you from around the world? I think it's cool. I don't consider myself a celebrity, a YouTube celebrity, internet celebrity at all. I never will. I think it's nice to be recognized for the things that I do and the things that I try to do. It's interesting to be able to connect with so many people and of just a wide variety of backgrounds, and you just never know who's going to be watching. You never know how you're going to impact their lives. I've It's just neat, and I think anybody's got the power to do that. I've certainly made a good run of trying to maximize as many connections as I possibly could, not just between myself and you, the greater community, but certainly with existing businesses and existing brands, who are looking to really engage the community and engage on this new front of communications. For years we've lived in a world where mainstream media has imposed upon us direction, and now it's going the other way. And it's absolutely amazing, and to see the power that everybody here really has. So I think the idea of celebrity is placed upon you if you drive any amount of traffic. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I would rather have one person watch 7 of my videos than 7 people watch one of my videos. Period. I mean, I've uploaded videos that have gone all around the net. I've been part of blooper shows and all that stuff. But I'm telling you, it's all about long-term engagement and attention. And that to me is not so much celebrity. It's a cult of personality possibly, but it's celebrity because I feel like I'm doing something important, and other people believe enough in what I'm doing, and they might want to do the same thing. And so, they're able to either emulate or, communicate and certainly grow in a personal or professional capacity after seeing that I'm having so much fun with it. So it's not celebrity, it's just impacting other people in a positive manner. That's the way I look at it. Number 3, what would your life be like without YouTube or other social media like Facebook or MySpace? Well, I was doing stuff on the internet, years ago. I still publish a newsletter to approximately 130,000 people from around the world. I've been doing that for about a decade of my life on the internet. And my life would probably be the same. I wouldn't be impacting as many people because YouTube is everywhere. I mean, it is everywhere. So to me, as a content publisher, yes, I upload my videos as a podcast for iTunes or the Zune. I put it out there on my blog, but I never reached half the people I can reach now with YouTube. I swear to God, every hour at least. I'll be conservative. Every hour, I get a new message sitting in my inbox that says, "Hey Chris, I've been watching your videos on YouTube for a while now." I mean, it just happens all the time. And just get these random emails from people who are in chat, who are following me, here, there, ever. Uh-oh. Pixie, are you okay? Pixie? Pixie? Wicket? I think she was eating her food a little too fast. That's another funny thing about social media. Sometimes I'll be doing something live and someone will clip it and upload it to their own YouTube account, or even better, they'll MP4 it, send it to me, and I'll upload it to my YouTube account. Like you saw the doggy blooper the other day when I wasn't in the office. And then someone else clipped me when I was snoring. He didn't email it to me, though, so I wasn't able to put it on my YouTube channel. So I don't know if you'll ever see it, but that's the kind of thing that, if I was just publishing... Pixie, are you done? Are you... Pixie? Pixie. Can I... Thank you. I know you're itchy scratchy, but I gotta do this, baby. So, if YouTube wasn't there, they wouldn't have been able to upload the video. Certainly, you may have seen it. You can search for, I'm sure, Pirillo snoring, and it would pop up, at least in YouTube. I don't know what he tagged it. But, without YouTube, my life would be the same, but it wouldn't be as much fun. I don't know how you explain it. My life doesn't revolve around YouTube, and nobody's life really should revolve around one side or another. I am certainly grateful that YouTube is there, but it's because of the community. It's not because of the site. It's because of the community that's there. It's never about... It's like the videos that I do. It's not about the video. It's about the community. It's about the interaction and the connections that you make and the questions that you get answered and the questions that you ask. I mean, that's people. The internet is not just a series of wires or tubes. It's a series of people. It's connections between people. Without people, the internet would be nothing. Without people, social media would be nothing. Number 4, how do you feel about things like AOL, or Instant Messenger, AIM, virtual worlds, other video uploading services, anything else internet related? Well, how do I feel? I feel it's great to have options. I feel, though, that the world of instant messaging is corrupt. This is the reason why. I hate classifying my friends in terms of the instant messaging service they use. why do I have to think of this person as an AOL buddy, and this person is a Yahoo buddy, this person is an MSN buddy, this person is a Google Talk buddy, and this person is a Facebook buddy, this person is a MySpace buddy, and this person is a... list goes on and on and on and on. I just want one instant messenger sitting right there in plain sight where I can just double click, that's the name, boom, boom, okay, I'm talking to you. There we go. That's the way instant messaging should work. But it's not. It's not federated. It's not open. It won't be for quite some time. And until then, we have to rely on software, open source software like Miranda, Pigeon, Game. There's, of course, Adium on the Mac, which I've found to be a little unstable when it's launching. It's great when it's working. It hasn't crashed on me. It only crashes on me when I launch it. Meebo on the web is certainly amazing. That's a web-based instant messaging, universal instant messaging interface for most of them. Skype, unfortunately, hasn't released their API, and so I'm really upset at Skype. I don't know if I can ever connect with someone at Skype because I've tried to reach out to them, but maybe I'm not talking to the right person. Regardless, I would want Skype to be integrated with these clients. I had a Miranda plugin that integrated Skype. IRC, all these things should just work together, and they don't. We're getting there. We're certainly getting there. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I know you're probably going to mention Trillion, but Trillion hasn't really been good since the early 2.0 days. Sorry. Hate to admit it. Sorry. So, any old way. I guess, it's all about... It's all about people. It's less about where you are and more about that you are there. For instance, it dovetails nicely with the question about instant messaging services, etc. If email worked the same way as instant messaging, email would never have taken off. And in the beginning, it did work the way as instant messaging. There was no interoperability. Imagine having to have 5 different email programs just to stay in touch with all your friends. Well, that's the way it is with instant messaging right now. Why do we deal with it? Why? It's absolutely stupid. But unfortunately, we're locked into these vendors who just don't care about the user. They don't care about the user. Notice all these projects who care about the user understand open protocols and interoperability between these platforms. Do you understand? Do you understand? It's not coming from the top down. It's coming from the ground up. And that's the way it works. That's why that's just the way it works. Imagine if you had to have 5 different web browsers just to use 5 different versions of different websites. I mean, and I'm not talking about like different HTML. I'm saying like imagine if there were 5 different World Wide Webs. It would be impossible to keep up. Instant messaging should work the same way. It's like me. I can be anywhere. You know where to find me. You know where to find me on YouTube, MySpace, Facebook. You know where to find me on Twitter, my blog. In all the popular locations, you're going to be able to find me. It's no longer an issue of not being able to find somebody. It's an issue of you being able to own your own person. Like when you have an account online, you should be able to, that identity should be tied directly to you. And right now there is no identity on the web. Absolutely none. And there needs to be for a lot of different reasons. I mean, spoofing, certainly is a big reason why identity needs to be tied into a lot of accounts. I'm not saying that privacy isn't an issue. This is where I would talk to someone like Kalia Hamlin from identitywoman.com. Who has been, dealing with the open idea of identity and really letting you be in control of you and not necessarily letting the sites be in control of who they think you need to be. That's why I always get upset when I read a page that says my this or my that. It's like, that's not mine. It's yours. It's you saying it's mine. It's not mine. You guys got to be really careful about what you do and where you put stuff. I mean, I upload all my videos to YouTube for the community, and I know they sit on YouTube. But I also put them elsewhere. I also have an archive elsewhere. So I know I've got those videos, at some point, if at some point of failure, or some site, disappears, at least I know I've got them somewhere. So Amanda, I realize it was a bit rambly, but hopefully I got my point across. I think social media is powerful, but I also hope that you're understanding that when you put yourself out there, you're out there forever, and you don't necessarily own what you're putting of yourself out there. So as long as you understand that, I think, I hope you'll be happy, of course, with your social media project. I don't think you can embed a video inside a term paper yet, though. That hasn't been invented. If only. No matter, Amanda did email me. I would prefer that everybody emails me to or at chris@pirillo.com. I check that email just every 5 minutes. Now, if you email me a question and I don't answer, do not be upset. I get a lot of emails. If I respond with one word or a wink, that means I got your message, but I don't necessarily have the answer. And of course, the bottom line is, if you want the question now, you're better off to ask in the chat room or in the forums that we're building. It's just participate. That's all I'm asking. If you're going to stop by the chat room, if you're going to watch the live video, just be respectful of yourself and those around you. Be a good person, and we will be good back to you. I'm not going to be your personal tech support. I don't think anybody could be your personal tech support, not unless you're paying them. But I will do my best to help and facilitate any kind of help that can be provided. Certainly, we're streaming live video 24 hours a day, and the chat room is open at the same time, 7 days a week, all the time, even on holidays. And you're welcome to stop by right now. We've been waiting for you, really. Now, no better time like the present to stop by the website and join us at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.